point of privilege to be allowed into people's lives at that intimate level of processing, of history, of relationships, of confidentialities, knowing that we're that fragile, but we're also going to get to see the amazing sustaining power of God, the healing power of God that comes alongside. And so as counselors, we see ourselves as witnesses to that on our own behalf and celebrators of that when we see it in the lives of others.
I love Plumbline. It's a full-fledged ministry. It's not just counseling to those in need. It is counseling training for anybody who would like to know more about how to listen to their friends in a helpful way. He's got a good theology that is based on being a broken person who is dressed in Christ, and that's right down the middle of what I believe and what I try to teach. I love this ministry. It's been extremely helpful to our church. The changes are different, the challenges are different, but everybody comes back with very positive things to say and healthier than they were when they went in.
Plumbline has impacted my life primarily by giving me an extra support that I didn't have before. The relationship that I was able to build with my counselor it was a very deep and real one. I could talk to him about problems I was having and didn't know how to express to other people. He gave me words and distinctions that I could use to understand what was going on. Other ways that Plumbline has affected me, my family, my work, it's hard to actually estimate. It's been so broad. It's affected probably every aspect of my relational life.
I just didn't know how to deal with grief, and I was experiencing a lot of anxiety, and so I sought out Plumbline. Sue, my Plumbline counselor, has been amazing, and I feel that not only has she helped me learn how to deal with grief and experience sadness and being okay with sadness in my life. Every time I meet with Sue, she points me right back to the gospel and she points me back to Jesus. That cycle has been beautiful because not only has Plumbline helped me emotionally, it's helped me spiritually.
Before going to Plumbline, I think I was a pretty angry person. I held a lot of that inside of me. I ended up going to Plumbline and I met with Margot after my onboarding, and it was pretty helpful. It helped me to start thinking differently about how I approach things that are sad or how I approach things that are bad. It started to bring me closer to being more dependent upon Jesus.
Every step toward healing is a step toward God. Every step toward God is a step toward healing. And so we just get to experience that alongside our counselees. And so it doesn't matter where we start. It doesn't matter how exactly the process goes. We just have confidence that God's going to meet us in the midst of it and help us move forward.